Another amazing day in paradise. Yippee-ki-yay, Cowboys up. It's D here again to share a little cowboy wisdom with y'all. So saddle up. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're gonna talk about self-awareness today. Who are you? Do you really know? Are you aware of your thoughts, words, and actions? Are they serving you or working against you? Why do you do what you do when you do what you do? Someone said, "Cowboy, what do you mean? I know who I am." I think. I get it, brother. That's what I thought. I often ponder and ask myself deep questions like, what is life before thought? That's right, check your pockets. The cowboy just lost his mind. Sometimes you have to lose your mind to come to your senses. Y'all hear that? Sounds like freedom. Yeah! Stephen R. Covey, author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, said, every human has 4 endowments: self-awareness, conscience, independent will, and creative imagination. These give us ultimate freedom, the power to choose, to respond, to change. The Cowboys' definition of self-awareness is the discovery of oneself. The mirrors of our minds become windows. Most of us never take the time to question our existence by asking the question, who am I? Self-awareness helps us understand our feelings and behavior, why we feel the way we do, and why we behave the way we do. In understanding this, we develop the clarity and freedom needed to change our perceptions and begin to live a happier, more joyful, and fulfilling life. On my path to becoming my best self, I've struggled with self-awareness. There was what I knew, what I didn't know, and what I didn't know, I didn't know. I found the key to success, but somebody changed the damn locks on me. Most of you know my story. I went from being a multi-millionaire to being homeless with no money to eat. I went through a long and painful divorce. I was devastated when I lost my daughter. And on top of it all, I went bankrupt fighting to stop multiple foreclosures and losses against me and many of my businesses. Going through all this at the same time was so overwhelming. The pain and loss of control helped me realize I didn't know as much as I thought I did about myself. Martin Luther King said, adversity introduces a man to himself. Losing control of my life took me into a deep and dark place. What challenged me the most was how my circumstances changed so fast. I wanted my old life back. It was challenging to move on, but I did. I didn't know it at the time, but I was given the gift of time to contemplate my life. And this was the start of my journey towards self-awareness. I developed a daily habit of reading 1 book a day, along with journaling and meditating. I also did an honest look into myself, asking myself deep questions like, who am I? Why am I here? What am I not noticing about myself? I remained non-judgmental and very honest with my answers. I also spoke with friends and family members who had opinions I valued, again remaining non-judgmental, leaving me open to change. Doing this, I began to see my life through the eyes of others. All of this gave me access to what I didn't know, and what I didn't know that I didn't know. As I became more aware, I realized my current beliefs and perceptions of myself were not helping me. I was holding myself back. The only thing I needed to be saved from was myself, my own limited thinking. In doing daily self-exploration, my disempowering beliefs and perception disappeared. I discovered a whole new world. Woo! Like the caterpillar and the butterfly story. A man isn't born a cowboy, he becomes one. Yeah! Becoming more aware, my quality of life changed. I had my saddle tight on the world and was booked off. Then I heard a voice say, "Cowboy, get out of your own way." So I did. Getting out of my own way, my life began to change. My life became effortless. I found the cowboy, y'all. Now I know what I want and why I'm here. I know what triggers me, what inspires me, and what makes me happy. I am excited about life again. I'm a kinder person. I have a deeper connection with all. I now take the time to consider how my actions can impact myself, others, and the world. I no longer feel the need to defend my thoughts and ideas when others disagree with them. Sometimes we say it best when we say nothing at all. Shh. The universe wants to tell you something. Very important. But first you must listen. Here are 4 takeaways I want you to use on your path to self-awareness. 1. Ask yourself deeper questions like, who am I? Why am I here? What really makes me happy? What am I not noticing about myself? What do I believe? How do I know this is true? Am I 100% certain this is true? Be completely honest with your answers without judging yourself. Look at yourself objectively. When we look at ourselves objectively, we begin to watch and challenge our beliefs and decisions. 2, meditation. In meditation daily, we begin to observe our thoughts and responses, giving us the power to make better choices. Observing our emotions, we learn why we do what we do. This gives us the ability to recognize our mistakes and correct them. This gives us a better understanding of ourselves, showing us where we are good and where we need work, pushing us to make improvements where they are needed. As we see our own thoughts and behavior, we begin to understand them and empathize with others. Our life experience and relationships deepen. We become better at adapting to change in our lives. We stop reacting to people and events and begin to live more boldly and confident. 3, journaling. Daily journaling helps bring awareness to what we do and the challenges we may be facing and how to overcome them. This also gives us more gratitude, keeps us aware of the things that are going right in our lives, while other things are not going as well as we would like them to. See yourself the way others do. Sometimes others' perspectives show us what we can't see about ourselves. Being aware, we are able to determine if our beliefs are helping us or holding us back. Self-awareness teaches us how to change interpretations in our minds, which changes our emotions in relationships, revealing new possibilities of growth and connection. We're able to interrupt negative thinking patterns and make a positive choice. We become more authentic, developing a deeper love for ourselves. We develop the capability and power to reach our maximum potential. 4, read lots of books and articles outside of your comfort zone. This exposes us to new ideas and new ways of thinking we are not aware of. In doing this myself, I stumbled upon a book from the 1950s relating to 4 basic forms of self-awareness. 2 psychologists, Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham, invented a model for mapping personal awareness called the Johari window. The JW model consists of 4 basic forms of self: the unknown, the hidden, the blind, and the unknown self. The known is what you and others see in you. The hidden self is what you see in yourself but others don't. The blind self is what you don't see in yourself but others do. The unknown self is the self that you cannot see and others cannot see either. It's good stuff, guys. Be sure to use the Johari window as a tool on your path to self-awareness. Getting to know yourself is a lifelong journey, so enjoy it. Self-awareness will have a huge impact on your life. We can't fix challenges we are not aware of. The first step is to seek and admit there is a problem. Becoming aware of what you need and acting on it will make you better. Self-awareness comes from asking ourselves difficult questions and answering honestly. Understanding our habits makes it easier to improve them. Self-awareness gives us the opportunity to take responsibility and take any necessary action needed to change things. As we learn more about ourselves, we begin to understand who we are and what we need and what we are here for. Listen to yourself. Stop living someone else's lives. Get to know yourself and others on a deeper level. Sometimes we have to lose ourselves to find ourselves. Seek to understand why you think, feel, and behave the way you do. The only thing we need to be saved from is ourselves. The eyes we look at the world with are the same eyes the world looks back at us with. So live more conscious and mindful. Respond instead of reacting. You'll begin to live with true happiness, meaning, and fulfillment. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. So practice self-awareness. Honor who you are. Stop settling for whatever comes your way. Begin to live the life you've always wanted, a life beyond your wildest dreams. You can have it all. To have it all, you have to be it all. This is Cowboy D, encouraging you to live like someone left the gate open. Rise to every occasion, never give up, and do whatever it takes to live your best life now. That's the Cowboys way. Hit them up and move them out. Yeah!